lesson 6. Rounding decimal. So what do we have here? We have 2.735. That's 2 and 735 tenths, hundredths, thousandths. So 735 thousandths, we would read that. So let's say I want to round my decimal to the nearest tenths. So whenever you say, whatever place value you hear for rounding, that's the one you underline. Okay? So that would be my tenths. That's my 7. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an arrow to whatever digit is to the right. Okay, and that is my checking digit. So if that digit, this is my 3 here I'm looking at, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 is keep. That means leave the number a 7. Now if this number right here, see it's a 3, so I'm going to keep it, this number, a 7. But if this number right here was a 5, 6, 7, 8, or a 9, I round this number up or I add 1 to that tenths digit. So what would my answer be? And then everything after that goes to 0. Cancels it out. So this would be 2.7. Okay? And you could also say 2.700 if you watched the last lesson for lesson 5. We were talking about how you'd line up the decimals and you could leave it like that or you could put the zeros in. Okay. Now, what if I had the same number, 2.735, and I wanted to round it to a different place value? What if the question said round to the nearest hundredth? Hundredth. You would underline the, let's look for the hundredths, tenths, hundredth. That's the 3. That gets underlined. That means that's the only digit that's going to be changing or doing anything. So it's either going to stay a 3 or go up to a 4. So how do I know? I take the arrow to the number to the right. Remember the rule? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I keep or round up? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the 3 rounds up to a 4. So I end up with 2.74. Okay. What if one more? What if the question said round to the nearest whole number? Whole number means what place value? Whole number. That means the ones place. So that means I would underline the ones place if they said whole number, and I would check the tenths. So does it stay at, remember this is the only thing that does anything. It either stays at 2 or it goes up to a 3. So would this stay at 2 or would it go up? Let's look at our numbers. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm checking the 7. Because it's a 7, this is going to go up to a 3. So my answer here would be 3. Alright, so that's basically how you round decimals.